What's up guys, welcome to my Season 9 controller settings video for both PC and console. Recently I had posted an Instagram reel on these settings and it's blown up with over 1,000 likes and sitting at 44,000 views and climbing. So I put some feedback on the screen on those settings and my first settings video that I put up over a year ago. This guy, he dissed me in his first sentence, but he ended up liking my settings and using them, and he said that they played really well. So this is definitely a review you can trust, and I've got the vouch from this guy, so you know this is legit. So diving straight into it, you got 275 horizontal, 175 vertical. This is for Dualzone S-curve. Custom minimum range 20, custom maximum range 75. Minimum curve stacks 20, maximum Dualzone curve 75. My input dead zones are at 3 respectively. Max dead zone respawn time is at 25. And my aim assist window size is at 45. I am on the new aim assist type for this season, and everything else on the screen is default. I forgot to mention, but the sense might run a little fast for some people, and I've gotten feedback on it, so I've told everybody to run 230 horizontal, 115 vertical, and that should be a good starting point to build on from there. Alright, I'm going to keep this video nice and short and get straight to the point. I don't want to waste your time. The reason I run Dualzone S-curve instead of the other ones is the aim assist just feels different. When you go linear and you go over next to a target and you try to track a target, it just feels different when it activates and how it reacts. I don't know. That's the only way I can explain it. So go into practice range, try them all out. Exponential, linear, Dualzone, and classic. And see which one you like. Personally, for me, I just like the way that Dualzone S-curve feels. And that's just why I chose it and why I stuck with it. Also, it's because it's very similar to Overwatch. And I'm coming from console Overwatch. That's what I played on for years. So going into my settings a little bit more, custom minimum range 20, custom max range 75. This is kind of where you would put your ramps if you had like Dualzone or something like that, like actually wanted ramps type of thing. It's kind of a little bit hard to explain, but you can see it there. Like a less or something like that. Basically, it's the ramps for Dualzone. It's your two zones that you're playing with right here. But I prefer it more in a linear graph just because I like the way that feels with the mix of the Dualzone aim assist. Your input dead zones are basically just for your right analog stick. So I have mine set to 3. That's the minimum I'm willing to go, because if I go any lower than that, say 0 or something, as you can see, my crosshair is going down, which means I have stick drift. So at 3 is where it pretty much eliminates the stick drift, and any other input I have at that point is, you know, just me aiming. Maximum dead zone response time, I brought that down to 25. It's basically, it says right there, time it takes for peak extra sensitivity reaching max dead zone. That's just where I like it. I just like how that feels. Going into this aim assist type. So with Season 9 came out, there's been the introduction of a new aim assist into the game. The old one was called Classic, and the new one obviously is called New. I've been on New since the start of Season 9. I've used I've been forced to use Classic basically up until Season 9. So I'm using New now, getting used to it. It's not bad. It's supposed to be for like hit scan, more or less. Like, it's easier to track people. I like it. Nothing too crazy. I still think Classic is viable. It's personal preference at that point. Kind of, you have to go in and see how the aim assist feels, how your tracking feels, to be able to make that decision for your own. So this is a personal preference, and for me, it's definitely going to stay on New for now. Aim assist window size is normally 50. I just reduced it to 45. Aim assist window size is basically, think of like there's a bubble around your target, and it's how big that bubble is. If you have it like at 0, it's going to be like a small bubble when aim assist, whenever you go over the target, and then that's when aim assist reacts. If you have it like at 100, then it's going to be a bigger bubble. Now, where this kind of screws you over sometimes is, think of all the bubbles, right? When there's multiple targets on your screen, they'll overlap, and then it starts pulling your aim in separate directions. So it's just personal preference again at that point, how big you want the bubble. But the higher the number, the bigger the bubble, and the more overlap you're going to see between targets. Talking about aim assist strength, it's pretty straightforward. How strong your aim assist is, I don't think you should ever touch that. You're on controller. People make fun of you for having aim assist. Embrace it. Go crazy on controller. People are they're gonna diss you for being on controller regardless of if you play on console or if you play on PC. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. For projectile aim assist, hero aim assist ease in, basically it's the closer you are to the target, the stronger the aim assist is. So if you remember that bubble from earlier, there's like a little zone in there, and that's called the ease in zone. So it's the closer I'm getting, think of it as like it's at 0% right now, and as soon as I enter the bubble for aim assist, it's going to be slowly ramping up 5%, 10, 20, 30, 40, 70, 90, boom, 100%. So if you have it at a higher number, the aim assist is weaker. It's going to be like a transition zone. So it'll be, if you say you have it at 100, it'll be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 100 pretty much. And if you have it at a lower number, it'll kind of ease in a little bit more. I personally don't really touch those because I just like to. I don't touch aim assist ease in. I don't touch none of this. A lot of people recommend you mess around with it. Completely up to you, personal preference. I don't touch these whatsoever, and I've been fine until now. But yeah, everything else other than that is pretty much default. So again, if you're gonna try this out for the first time, I wouldn't recommend starting at 275, 175. I'd recommend starting at 230 and 115, and slowly increase your sensitivity as you start getting used to it. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.